Hello, Joe from Joe K Models here. I'm getting ready to do some of the smaller sub-assemblies on the gear for the wheels and everything. So just want to show how I do that. So I have this board here, and what I do is I put down a piece of tape. I already did one side, so I'm doing the other side on these, and I just pretty much stick them. And once I finish doing one side, I'll just get a fresh piece of tape and then I'll flip it over. But basically, all of these pieces are black. There are a few parts that are gray, but most of it is black. So I figured I'm just gonna paint them all that way. And the gray parts I'll paint with a paintbrush separately. Normally I assemble all these, like the wheel, the gear and everything, I would assemble it as one piece and do it if it was all one color, but some of them are different. Like this part here is gray, but it's like attached in the middle, so that would be really hard to brush paint. So that's why I'm just doing everything separately. So just doing everything in black, and then when I get around to actually putting it together, what you can do is you can take your hobby knife and you can actually scratch off the part that's going to be attached, and that way the glue will adhere better. So I'm just going to get my airbrush out and paint these up real quick. Alright, so there you have it. Got everything painted black now. Yeah, so some of these smaller sub-assemblies, not really my favorite part, because when you take them off, usually the molding, there'll be a slight line that you have to, you know, clean up. I've found that the easiest way to do that is to have a sharpened blade, and then just basically scrape it off with the number 11 while it's still on the sprue. Being very careful not to use too much pressure, because you can easily crack it. And like with the wheels, what I was able to do is I was able to take a toothpick and kind of grind it down to the point where it could fit snugly into the wheel, and then using a sanding stick, I was able to just sand that. And another little trick that I like to do is after I sand it or after I clean it up with a hobby knife is I'll take some Tamiya thin glue, extra thin glue, and I'll just do you know, a pass over it with the brush, and that will actually clean up the burrs and make it smooth. So that's what I did. Like the wheels, I did that, and you can see it's pretty smooth there. So yeah, you basically have to look at what everything is going to be painted and see what makes sense, because most everything here is going to be black except for the gray parts on the ends here. It makes sense just to do the whole thing. If it is all one color, you know, like I said, you could always put it all together as one piece and then paint it as one piece. So it really depends on the situation. But yep, so I'll see you on the next one. Getting ready to start doing the salt weathering effect on the actual airplane. So just wanted to show this real quick. Joe from Joe K Models, hope you have a good one, and I'll see you on the next episode.